Okay, so here's the injury situation for our series against Edmonton. Whitaker is not available, but we knew that he wouldn't be available for the start of this series. He has hurt another 10 days still. So it's possible we might not have him for the entire series. Weisblatt is day-to-day. So we're gonna put him in the lineup. Okay, so game one against Edmonton. We were the 1 seed in the West, so we have home ice advantage against everybody until the final, and possibly also in the finals. Okay, quick start. Something's happening here. Mercer directed through, and Cole Sillinger on the third line scores a goal 22 seconds into the series, and it's 1-0 San Jose. The Oilers are looking to get that one back, though. It's Lindblom who scores, and the game is tied. Wow. Not holding back at all, really. Either team. Centering pass, Yamamoto puts it through Litvinov, and less than 4 minutes in, 3 goals have been scored in total. 2 of them were by the other team, so I'm terribly happy with that. Power play, which results in nothing. Okay, so we haven't won a game against Edmonton in 4 tries in the playoffs. This could be number 5. It would really suck if we get swept again. Okay, Meyer gives it back to Lysell. Lysell is wide open, and the game is tied. Because we're tied 2-2 going into the third. Five minutes left, still tied. Puck goes a race for it. Yamamoto is just barely beaten to the puck by Madden Steen. It looked like he had a mile head start. Meyer gives it away. Lambos retrieves it, and he's picked off. Very, very sloppy hockey happening right here. Lysell up to Meyer, who dumps it in. Pinned back of the net was Kangas. Oilers start up over center. Gagner beats out the icing, throws it in front, and Litvinov stops it. 35 seconds to go in regulation time. In game one between Edmonton and San Jose, John Graham and Connor McDavid in the faceoff circle. Clean win by Graham and a clean giveaway by Carson Lambos. Guy turns the puck over a lot. Shit happens, but that guy does give the puck directly to the opponent's wall. What is Litvinov doing? That wasn't a rebound. There was a delay there. He stopped it and then voluntarily threw it out. That is kind of nuts. 9 seconds left. Nico Hischier and Cole Perfetti facing off. Oilers win the draw. Quick shot from the point, and oh, what a chance in front for Oscar Lindblom. And with more time on the clock, Perfetti would have had a beautiful chance to wrap it around. Okay, first overtime, immediate chance for the Sharks, and that pass was a mile off by Lysell. Oilers take it up, dumped in by Kangas, Litvinov back of the net to play it. Is anything going to happen here, or am I just being teased? Merkley, puck doesn't get through. 51 is geeky. I have to get used to that. Berntsen chases after. There's a centering pass, a big chance for Fleming. And Rodrigue makes the save, and the Oilers take it up ice. Okay, the Oilers are changing. I don't know what. Why did you stop? They were changing. You had all the space in the world. And Rob Thomas was given a bit too much space as well. He gets a lane in front, and Litvinov makes the stop. All right, go Sharks, go! Oh, that shot was blistering, and it went wide. Michkov finds Olesen, and Oscar Olesen gets the overtime winner in game one, and the Sharks beat their streak against the Oilers. Finally winning a game against them, and finally getting an overtime goal from someone other than Timo Meier. Okay, give me a sec to figure this out. Weisblatt's got to play with Meier. Okay, so I guess Okay, you know what? I don't want Sillinger in the second line, and I do want Lysell on the second line. So we'll move Mercer over to center. I would put Eklund at center, but Mercer can't play on the left side, and Eklund can. While at the same time, Lysell can only play on the right wing, so Lysell has to be there. We put Sillinger here, and then we take kind of geeky out of the lineup. Okay, so that's our roster for game 2. Weisblad is playing a little bit hurt, but that's fine. That's what we do in the playoffs, be it smart or not. Okay, so in the East, we've got Boston and Buffalo, and we've got Toronto and the Islanders. Both of whom have some playoff history with each other, but that's a long time ago. In this world, it'd be over 20 years ago now. In fact, with Toronto and the Islanders, it would be like 25 years at least. Okay, we are going to watch game 2. Litvinov still in net. I haven't had any reason to replace him with Nedeljkovic. He had one bad game. I think it was game 4 against Dallas, the one that we lost. But apart from that, we've set my forward lines to what I think are my liking. And apart from that, I don't think anything needs to be changed. We await the return of Casey Whitaker, but in the meantime, we have Madden Steen there. And we got a face-off in their end. 2 number 44s facing off. And Sillinger wins the draw. Jay Fleming scores the goal, and another big contribution from the fourth line. Okay, so Sillinger has a 17 in faceoffs. That is interesting. 1-0 San Jose. That was a big faceoff win. And sort of bad coverage by them. Okay, so we're up by a goal going into the second period. You have to clear this. Good clear. Oh my gosh, it got all the way through. Madden Steen gets possibly his first playoff point of his career. I think so. I'm not sure how intentional that would have been, but it got all the way through to Eklund, who was home free. Steal by Hischier back of the net, but someone gets the puck back. I can't say that name. Hischier gets an offensive zone penalty. There's very little I hate more in hockey than offensive zone penalties. Brustevich. Oilers power play. Yamamoto, McDavid, Grenier, Nurse, and Cider. Is it Cedar or Cider? I think it's Cider, right? But however you pronounce it, he scored. He put a wrister through traffic, and something's happening again. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Good clear. Breakaway for Michkov, and he scores. They did the little spinny thing in their own ends. I was worried that the pass was going to get picked off. But 2 breakaway goals give the Sharks a 2-goal lead. Icing or not icing? That is icing. It's touched up by Brustevich. Polish is such a weird language. Nurse shot stopped by Litvinov, a centering pass. Yamamoto is stopped, but Connor McDavid is not stopped, and I believe that is his first goal of the series. McDavid. Yep, first point of the series as well, I believe. No, he got a point on the cider goal. Apple cider. Here come the Sharks. Eklund curls back, he spots Lysell. Beautiful passing play. Lysell to Eklund, and they score. 4-2 Sharks. And we're heading into the third with a 2-goal lead. Be real nice just to shut them down and not have any concerns for the rest of the game. Last time we were 2-0 up in a series against an Alberta team, it didn't end so well. Alright, we're going to win this one. Bernston right on target, and with 4 seconds left, the Sharks get an unnecessary but nice insurance goal. And it's a 5-2 Sharks win in Game 2, and I see no reason to alter the lineup in any way. Chicago is 6-0 in the playoffs. That's disturbing. We're 6-1. which is not quite as good. So as far as whether I'm going to do more seasons after this one, I'm not sure. I might not, but then again, if I win the cup, I might want to try to win back-to-back cups. If I don't win the cup, then it might be my last season. So let's do that actually. Ultimatum to my artificial intelligence hockey team. If you win the cup, you get to keep playing. If we don't win the cup, then this is going to be the last season of the save. Okay, so we are going into Edmonton, into what's it called? It's not Rexall anymore. Rogers Arena? There's Rogers Place and Rogers Arena. One of them is in Vancouver, one of them is in Edmonton. I don't remember which one's which. I think this is Rogers Arena in Edmonton. Yes, I agree with that statement. The first couple sims of the month of May tend to take a little bit longer. Maybe it's just the May 1st one. Oh, it's Rogers Place. Okay. I'll remember that for next time. All right, 2-0 up in the series. We can take a real stranglehold on this series if we can win this one. Oilers break it out. It's Yamamoto. Scores. Not from a very good angle. 1-0 Edmonton. 44 seconds in. Sharks are. Ugh. I didn't like that back pass. And Holloway, cross-ice pass from Nurse, and somehow nobody was able to interfere with the execution of that pass in any way. And it's 2-0 Oilers. Okay, get this one out. I don't understand. He shot it directly at his own goal. We scored. Weisblatt realized that this dawdling around in his own end was stupid, and he just took it right to the net. And the deficit has been halved. Okay, so we're on the power play. Yamamoto is in the box. Michkov up the right side. He's got such a good shot from a really bad angle. He fits it through Rodrigue, and the game is tied. Second period. Power play, of which nothing comes about. All right, 18 minutes to go. Oilers beat out an icing, pick up the puck behind the net. Darnell Nurse from the point is stopped. McDavid feeds it back. Nurse gets another shot, and he makes no mistake this time. And the Oilers have the lead again. They were 2 goals up at one point. Now they're 1 goal up. Heading into the final 2 minutes. This is a big face-off. All right, he sure is one of our better face-off guys. Facing off against McDavid, who's also a very good face-off guy. Got to win it, get the puck into an attacking zone, pull it, Vinov. We lose the face-off. We give the puck away, and somehow it goes right on goal. Same 2 participants, face-off in the same spot. Even more important than the previous one. And McDavid wins the face-off again. The Oilers either made no attempt to play keep away, even though they maybe should have. Michkov in front, denied. Graham pulls back. He's the extra attacker. McDavid behind the net. They get it out of the zone. They make no attempt to hit the empty net, a giveaway, and I think that was LeBanc steals it. Graham pushes it into the zone. Weisblatt goes to chase. There's a fly in my face. Pass up the middle, and Darnell Nurse scores. And Edmonton's going to win Game 3. We've seen this story before. The next game is going to be real important. Yeah, I don't want to see the rest of this. No, not extended. The opposite. None. All right, Oilers win it 4-2. And Do I want to switch goalies? Nah. Do I want to switch anything else? I could bring Whitaker back in. He's only a bit hurt now. How has Steen been doing? Steen has been fantastic in his 3 games so far. Okay. So I'm happy to leave Steen in for the time being, and Whitaker can sit. Leafs go up 3-0 in their series against the Islanders. Buffalo wins, and they take the series lead over the Boston Bruins. All right. Saturday, May the 4th, 2030. Chicago has won 7 games in a row in these playoffs. Wow. Okay, another game at Rogers Place in Edmonton. Looking to put ourselves on the cusp of winning the series, and a big steal by Graham. Gets it up to Weisblatt, and he draws a penalty on Travis Seinham. Sanheim. You guys, it's like 3 in the morning. I'm so tired. It's 4 in the morning. Later than I realized, even. 4:15 a.m. Lambo's right off the draw, and is that his first of the playoffs? It is. Only a second point of the playoffs as well. Very good. 2 seconds into the man advantage. That is efficiency. Sharks with another power play. It's brought up by Meyer. Meyer splits the defense. Michkov scores. Meyer absolutely victimizes his old teammate, Kevin LeBanc, and makes it 2-0. This is a huge start. We got scored on early twice last game. I much prefer scoring on them twice early. This is better, I would say. Weisblatt, or Meyer, sends it through a crowd. What a pass from Madden Steen. Steen continues his good play these playoffs. Meyer stopped on the initial chance. He gets his own rebound, and it is 3-0 Sharks. Oilers power play, good kill by San Jose. Sharks once again pressing in the attacking zone. They change and they bring out the Meyer, Graham, Weisblatt line. And Edmonton counters with Denisenko, Perfetti, and Legare. Caleb Jones seems to be back in the lineup now. Graham wins the draw. Lambos delays, throws it at the net. Graham gets the rebound, and it's 4-0. But we lost the game in the regular season. This genuinely happened. We were, in the second period, we were up 5-1 against Arizona. And at the time, we were the best team in the league. We had the most points of any team in the league. And Arizona was in 31st place. We were up 5-0, and we lost in a... not 5-0, we were up 5-1, and we lost in a shootout. Then, like a week later, we lost 9-6 to the Blues. That was a bizarre couple weeks for our season. But that 5-1 game, it was like that 5-1 game from the Sens Leafs games, except in real life. We were in first, and they were in last. And we were 4 goals up, and we lost. Michkov scores, and the route looks like it's on. It's 5-0 San Jose. And a good kill to end the game. Shutout from Litvinov. Chicago sweeps. They've swept their first 2 series, and whoever wins this series between the Sharks and the Oilers is going to face Chicago, who's been perfect so far. And Minnesota, who I think they had a good regular season, goes down in flames. Well, in Blackhawks, not in flames. But okay, and who's left? It's going to be the Leafs and Islanders. The Leafs have a chance to sweep and go to the Eastern Conference Finals, only having lost 1 game, and they do indeed. So it's going to be Toronto against either Boston or Buffalo, and then Chicago against either us, the Sharks, or the Oilers. Like it for it to be us, and we have a chance to make sure that it's us. Game 5, back at the SAP Center in San Jose, California. I don't think, if everybody's healthy, I don't want to make any changes. Oh no, Graham's hurt. out for a few days, so he'll be back for the next game. He should be back. But okay, we'll move Eklund back to second line center, and then we'll bring in, who will we bring in? Who can play left wing? I don't remember these guys being any good, at least not yet. I don't want to put. I already clicked on that guy. I don't want to put any of them in necessarily. So with Graham hurt, how many healthy players do I have that can play left wing in any capacity? I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only 4, which means Eklund has to play left wing. So we'll move Mercer up. We'll put Sillinger here. I'll give Miroshnichenko a shot rather than Geeky already had his chance. We'll put Miroshnichenko in here. I remember I had him in the top 6 for a brief period when somebody was hurt in one of the earlier seasons, and he did okay. So we'll see what he can do in the playoffs. All right, chance to book a ticket to the Western Conference Finals for the 3rd time in this save. Historically speaking, whenever we win 1 round, we win 2. And historically, whenever we lose in the first round, it's always to an Alberta team. Sharks pick it up in their own end. Steen does a little dance. It's a puck up. Mitskov just blows by the defender and puts it in for the 1-0 Sharks lead. Mitskov won the Conn Smythe Trophy the year we won the Cup. Oilers start back up the ice. Welcome to the series, Kevin Labanc. Bound to happen eventually, and I believe that is his first of the series. And the game is tied. Second period now. Oilers power play. Killed off nicely. And the Sharks break it up the ice. A breakaway, and it's offside. Crowd teaser. Olsen was all by himself, but he was pretty offside. Another chance for Olsen. He finds Michkov, and Michkov gets his second of the night. .25 minutes to go. And here's another chance for Oscar Olsen. Another breakaway, and he's stopped. Hischier and McDavid in the face-off circle. Be a key one to win. Scramble draw. Olsen gets it, and he gets his, not his second of the game. He assisted on the previous goal. He gets his first of the game. And it's 3-1 San Jose. Another break for the Sharks. Lysell can't enter the zone. Sillinger to the net, and Dawson Mercer gets the goal. And it's 4-1. Oilers have just over 10 minutes to make up 3 goals to stave off elimination. And they can't do it. Sharks win 4-1, holding the opponent to 21 shots in an elimination game. Kevin Labanc got their only goal, which I'm not terribly happy about, but we've only lost 2 games on the way to the holy shit Buffalo. Eichel the hat trick. Danielson 3 points in the first. Ristolainen 3 points. And the Sabres are going to the Eastern Conference Finals where they'll face Toronto. Graham is still not healthy. We're going to the Western Conference Finals where we'll face an undefeated Chicago team. And like the Dallas Stars, who we played in the first round, we haven't faced Chicago yet in the playoffs. Yeah, so there you go. And that will be for next time. We'll check out Chicago's roster in a second once this loads. Okay. So the Blackhawks, they were the 7th seed. They got 99 points. They've got very few recognizable Blackhawks players. Kurashev, Dak, Boakfist. Those are the recognizable Blackhawks players. Although ourselves, we only have 3 original Sharks. Meyer, Merkley, and Weisblatt. Okay, so let's check out what's going on here. Or sorry, Kubalik as well. I didn't notice Kubalik. They actually have more purebred Blackhawks than we do. Okay, so Kubalik looks okay. Hintz looks okay. And Reichel looks good. The first line has done well, but it looks like it's being carried by Reichel. Leroux looks good. Kurashev looks good. Ko used to be our player. He's had a good playoff so far. We have 35-year-old Jake Gensel, Kirby Dack, and Christie. Carson Christie with some 20 attributes. They've got Payne, Lorca, and Beaulieu. Owen Power, who I guess they drafted. Where did they got him? He was drafted by New Jersey, but he never played for New Jersey. Okay. They have Adam Boakfist, who looks good. This guy, Mintsukov, who looks good. Brett Pesci, who looks pretty good. Dermott, who looks good. And Rainey, who... And in net, Miftakov looks great. And Sam Wesley looks okay. That's who we're up against. I think we can beat him, but nobody's beaten them yet these playoffs.